All right, it's your girl Lori Mack here from 105 The Bounce, and I am sitting here with an amazing actor, Bryan Carstarphen. He plays Derek Brown in Stranger in Our House, a series that's available on Tubi and Amazon Prime. First, congratulations on season 2.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes, thank you so much for being here.
Honor to be here.
I know it because how season 1 went. Let me tell you, I'm shocked for season 2.
Yeah, season 2 it's definitely gonna be a good one. I mean, it's a lot of twists and turns like the first season, but just even more bigger suspense. So
I would say, without giving too much away, how would you describe your character to someone who's never seen the show?
I would describe him unpredictable. You never know what's gonna happen next. So I mean, you just kind of got to keep your head on the swivel with a person like Derek.
No, I understand. No, truthfully, because when I watched the first season, I loved it. I thought it was great. You definitely have to check it out on Tubi now. Amazon Prime is, I mean, I have questions. Like, man, your mama, everybody just act. They did their thing. How is it like offset? Is it the same way? Is it jokes? Is it drama? Like, how does it feel when you're not working on camera?
It's offset. I mean, it's just normal. My life is normal. Offset. I mean, it's chill. Even during our filming process, like when we done, when we done between takes and stuff, like we just be chilling. But like when the camera roll, like it's work. It's time you snap right back into it. So, but yeah, like outside of filming, like my life is chill. I'll be chilling out the way, and when it's time to work, it's time to work.
Now when you first got presented this role, was this something that you seen yourself doing, or this something that's completely out the box?
It's crazy. Honestly, it was something that I kind of had questions about if I could do. Because before that, like some of the roles and stuff I did before that, it's just regular, funny, chill, uppity guy. But like this one was different. And at the time, I was looking for something like real challenging, and this came at the right time. So I was actually excited to take on something like that.
Ooh, no, I understand. I feel like it takes a lot to really hone into that character. How long did it take you to prepare? Did you just snap right into character mode, or did it take you some time?
I mean, it took a little time. It didn't take much, but kind of just doing a little research, watching documentaries on different serial killers and stuff, and kind of just seeing they train of thought and how they process stuff. And then I kind of just took all that, combined that together, and kind of just made my own little, spin to it, which was cool. So
I love that. Yeah. I do. Now, I actually interviewed Renika McQueen, which is the producer. She's the one that created Stranger in Our House. What is it like working with her?
Shoot, man, working with Renika, it's funny. I mean, you're gonna have laughs, then you're gonna have seriousness. But one thing I like about her, it's a creative, collaborative process between the director and the actor. So I love that with her. Working with her has always been a pleasure, and I was even more honored that she chose me to be the lead for her series. That was big for me. So
was that the first time working with her, or
no? So actually we did Family Divided together.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Back in 2021 we did that, and it was right after we had that premiere is when she came to you. Yeah, when she came to me for that. Because at first it was just posted as a regular audition. And I was like, I might do it. I don't know. At the time I'm thinking all right, maybe I'm not old enough to do it. And then when I didn't audition for it, she called me yo, why you ain't sending your tape? What you doing? So I'm like,
she got you together,
I'm you know what? I'm all right, this got to be a sign for me to do it. So, we went from there. I sent in my tape, and then,
I love that.
The rest was history.
That's how you do it. I mean, Renika, yeah. I love her. Shout out to Renika McQueen.
Yeah, shout out to Renika, man.
Yes. Chase and Connor production, everybody that works hard to make really good content. I mean, the series is fly. I can't wait to see season number 2. Now, what did you personally learn from doing this role? The way you approach, would this be a way you approach future roles? Can you see yourself doing more, I'm not gonna say serial killer, but more roles like this? Or would you feel more comedy is more your setting?
I say a mixture, honestly. It's always good to stretch yourself in every different genre as possible. And obviously it's gonna be some where it's okay, maybe this ain't for me. But right now, I'm kind of open to, just exploring, with different characters, and just seeing how far I can, take it with that.
I love that.
Yeah.
How long have you been doing acting?
So for me, I've been doing it since I was like 6. I mean, it started like
Really?
Yeah, but it was like on some, I'm in the church play at church, and like just being funny. Like I was just took it as a time to be goofy, but it ended up turning into something more, and like people start seeing things like, okay, like yeah,
Once they spark that love.
like yeah, people start seeing stuff in me, and shoot, fast forward to high school. I had theater class, regular theater class. I'm just taking it as elective. I'm not really thinking much of it. But my theater teacher at the time, she was like, yo, you should come try out for the, for the fall one acts or whatever. At the time, I'm like, man, I'm not doing that stuff. Like, that's goofy. That ain't my thing.
Right.
But my homeboy, Jamario, one of my good best friends, he actually convinced me to do it. So shout out to bro. But yeah, so I ended up going, and then, the rest was history. Did my first stage play, and then just like the reaction I got from the crowd was just like, yo, like, dang, okay.
You were right. You in the right place.
That's
it. That's it. No, I love that.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Mm-hmm. So what are you hoping viewers take away from season 2?
It was never going to be something that was predictable.
Really? Ooh, yeah.
That's I say, like, hey, don't expect the obvious, so that's what I would say.
I'm excited. Yeah. I'm excited. And what's next for you, Bryan? What's your next? What can we expect from you?
What's next for me? More movies, more work, but just transitioning, transitioning and testing myself out on like the mainstream level. I think, it's always good to, obviously continue to do stuff here, but at some point, not everybody, that ain't everybody goal, but at some point you got to make the transition. And I think for me, since I was already en route of doing that, but when the strike happened in 2023, that kind of slowed my process. So now it's even more like, okay, I'm going into it with a chip on my shoulder. Like, hey, it's time to really show, like, all right, this is what I do. Because if I can be honest with you, like in the beginning of this stuff, like when I started filming, when I really got on the film scene here, like for me, it was kind of like I was having a hard time adjusting to it and really accepting, like, okay, dang, you doing this awesome stuff. Like, I guess it was kind of like I didn't want to, what I was doing, I was feeling like, dang, I didn't want to make people uncomfortable.
Right.
But, as time went on, it's like, man, people they're going to have to
feel how they want to feel.
Like,
yeah.
I got to, this is what I want to do. So it's like, yo,
absolutely.
Like, even if they uncomfortable with what I'm doing, like, dang, like, bro, you really doing it, And
I feel like this shows that you're playing the role. You're doing a great at whatever character that you are portraying at that moment. Oh, yeah. You're doing a good job. Just like Tariq and everybody else, when you think about
on Power.
On Power and different series, when you really body that person, people in tune, they're tuned into you, and it makes them want to see how far you go.
Yeah, and for me, I mean, that's what it's about. For me, it ain't really like the whole popularity thing. I think like when people, what's fulfilling is when people see your work and they like, yo, like you really, you know what I'm saying? When they inspire from what you did, so it's just like, dang, that right there, it just be those little moments, seeing how it affects other people. Like, okay, like it lets you know.
Has a kid or anybody ever like came up to you and just like, hey?
Oh,
all the time?
So I done had a couple instances where I'm either at the grocery store or I'm at the gym. And, people done came up to me. Like I done had a lady, I'm pushing the cart down the aisle and she just cheesing and smile. I'm like, all right, why this lady looking at me? Like, is she cool? Like, and she's like, I seen your movie. She's like, yeah, you need to be whooped. I'm like, okay, it's funny. And then,
that's how you know you're doing good.
Yeah, and it's even been moments where I'm at church. Like I was visiting my girlfriend mama church, and dude taking up offering, he just cheesing from ear to ear, and I'm like, why is he looking at me? Turns out he didn't seen the movie. Like, bro, I see you in that movie. I seen you. Like, so yeah, like just seeing that, it's kind of cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool, but I never let it get me to the point like, oh yeah, I'm.
It's always good to stay humble. It's good to stay humble in moments like this.
Yeah. So like, it's cool. Like I like it. It's always good to see kind of things just unravel and unfold, like stuff that you dreamed of doing when you was younger. So
absolutely,
it's a good feeling.
I love that. So you've been doing it since 6. Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see what's next for you.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be looking out. I'm gonna be looking for season 2, which you can find on Amazon and Tubi soon.
Oh yeah, you can find it on Amazon Prime right now. It'll be on Tubi later on, but right now you can definitely check out season 1 and 2 on Amazon Prime, and also you can check out season 1 on Tubi. So yeah.
Okay, I'm excited. And where can they find you so we can keep up with you? You know, we don't want to lose.
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram at Bryan Carstarphen, and then you can find me on Facebook at Bryan Carstarphen. So, yeah.
Okay, Bryan, thank you so much for taking the time out your day. You know, it's not the best outside, so I know
it's crazy.
It's a little crazy
out for sure.
But you took the time, so I appreciate you so much.
Appreciate that.
All right, your girl Lori Mack, 105 Win the Bounce.